Story time. You need to hear this. Please, don't be too quick to judge anyone, especially when it comes to relationship. You don't know where they're coming from, and you don't know the story. You only hear it in parts, but you don't really know what exactly is going on with the person. So I remember many years ago, I was dating this guy. Okay, we are boyfriend and girlfriend, like, okay, loving. But what I realized about him is this: every time he would go out to buy stuff for himself, he loved dressing up, buying new clothes nearly every week, because in London at that time, we always get paid every week. Every week, this guy is out there buying stuff. But not one day he will come back and say, okay, as my girlfriend, maybe a handkerchief, at least something. But when he will come back now, he will be asking me, oh, sorry, I spent all my money, even including my transport fare. Can you please help me, borrow me money? Me, when my mother don't born me a fool, I will say, no, you see the way you see me, so that is how I did. Me, I don't have any money to borrow you. And that has always been the pattern. So in my head, I lock it in that you are a user, or made there like this. So obviously the relationship did not work out. So when I started dating my husband now, I have the same mindset that let me keep my things, because I don't want no man to rob me. In UK, I was doing like 3 jobs: chamber maid, cleaning, and all sort of things. And one man will just be taking my money. It's not going to happen. So I lock my brain. But during our courtship, I realized that it wasn't like my ex. You see now, this guy was doing things differently, to the extent that when we both go out, because we are both working in the West End, and you will see all lot of beautiful things on the window display. I will look at something that I like. I mean, oh, this dress is nice. So, you're just talking. Both of you can't afford it. Do you know what this man would do? He will go back behind my back, and he will go and put a deposit on that shoe or whatever I pointed to. And it might took him about 3 months or so, but trust me, he will eventually buy that thing for me. And that blew my mind the first time he did it. I'm like, So I need to change my mindset. This man is not like my ex. So I turned on a new leaf. Wait, I'm going somewhere. So people that probably know me when I was dating my ex, like, I don't play with money. I don't give my money to him. I'm always keeping my money, thinking, oh, you're not a good girlfriend. If they finally find out how I changed towards my husband, because when I realized that it's not like my ex, who reset the brain straight, I said, no. Don't let me use my bad experience, bad one, past, to destroy my future. And then I was open, obviously. If he asked me for money, which he hardly did, I was there to help. Even when we were married, that he lost his job, I voluntarily hand over my ATM card to him to be using it to take care of the house. By then we were married, and he, hard-working man. And because when he was working, he proper took care of me. So I really don't have any excuse not to do the same. So what you sow, you reap. That's where I'm going. So when you see a woman sometimes behaving funny towards the husband, maybe the husband lost his job, and everybody, they expect the woman obviously to take over, take care of him, take care of the household, and the woman is like, no, I'll just take care of my children. You don't know the story. Maybe when the man had money, he hardly look at the wife, not alone take care of him. But who knows? Law of karma. Nobody knows what future holds. So now the woman has turned to be something else. Do you know the same woman can get married to another man, and she'll be like open, lovely, and everything. So basically, whatever you put on, that's what you will get. Be careful what you're sowing. If you're sowing onions, you can't expect to reap tomatoes. Especially men, if you're listening to me, you don't know what tomorrow holds. That's why we are two. That's why God make us two. Because if one fall, the other one will be there to lift him up. But if you're somebody that you're selfish, thinking this is how life will be, you don't know what's holding, what future hold for you. So I just thought, let me share this. It's a long one, but trust me, listen carefully. Be careful what you're sowing in that relationship. You don't know what tomorrow holds. There's nobody that's bad. Even it can be the other way. it can be the other way, that all men are bad. No, that's not the case. His question is that dig deep and ask the right question before you pass your judgment.